Hey, what's up? I'm Jordan. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be discussing something that we've all been through with our guitar playing career, and that's finding our guitar playing progress plateau. So today I'm going to go over 7 ways I have found to easily break through a plateau in the shortest amount of time. There's probably other ways. I'd love to hear down below what ways you have found to break through plateaus, but this is 7 ways I found in my personal playing and in my guitar students playing to help break through those plateaus and keep that guitar playing progress going. Before we get into it, I want to let you know that I just released the official music video for my song Castaway. If you want to watch the whole music video, I linked it down below, but here's a quick snippet of the music video. All right, thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed that. Let's get into point number 1 of how to break through your guitar playing plateaus. All right, so this is obviously going to seem overly obvious and kind of dumb, but we got to do something different. Whatever your normal routine is of playing guitar, we got to change it. We got to change something about it to kind of get you in a fresh, inspired, new set of way of approaching the instrument. Now, I would say this first takes you to be self-aware of how you approach the instrument, how do you practice on the instrument, how much you play each day, whatever it might be observant of what that is so you can go in and change that. Whether it's changing what time of day you play, how you're playing, are you playing through an amp, are you playing acoustically, are you playing on a different guitar? So simply the first thing is be aware of what you're doing and change it. Find ways to do things differently. And it's not even do new things, it's just do the same things that you've been doing, but in a different way, different, fresh, unique way. Now, point number 2, I always found this to be very, very helpful. And as guitar players, it's kind of a natural tendency, I would say, for most of us. Now, financial situation kind of does play a role into part 2. But it may not. It depends on your circumstance. That is to try new gear, new guitars, find ways of getting new guitar tones. And maybe simply, which is the free way, is find a new location to sit down and play guitar. Are you playing in your bedroom? Maybe go in the living room. Maybe go outside. Literally change this environment that you've been playing in, make it fresh, unique, and see how the inspiration kind of carries you through that plateau. New gear always seemed to help me, whether it's an overdrive pedal, delay pedal, chorus pedal, a wah-wah. All those little small pedals, a phaser, helped me in the past just push through, get a new kind of rejuvenated intrigue for the instrument. And those new pedals and things like that, or guitar or whatever, or just developing a new guitar tone with your current rig, it inspires you in new ways that's going to help you open up the guitar and break through the plateau. So point number 2 to try out is obviously try out new gear, try out creating new tones, maybe a new guitar, and then try changing the location that you always play in. Maybe have multiple locations throughout the day that you might play instead of just one kind of rigid location that you always sit down and you get bored of being at. Number 3, I would say lean into what brought you and attracted you to the guitar in the first place. What song, what artist, what genre as a whole, and just really lean into that for a period of time. Go back to your roots of and try to enjoy, like before you ever picked up a guitar, what music were you listening to? What were you enjoying the most? And just go back to that and lean into, forget about the stress of learning a new scale or something like that. Go back to what actually inspired you to pick up the guitar in the first place and lean into that. Lean into your favorite artists again. Just go and enjoy the music maybe. Don't stress yourself out with learning all the things on the guitar. Go back to what made you enjoy guitar and want to pick it up in the first place and just lean into that for a period of time. And then from that, you can take your knowledge learning new songs by this artist or whatever inspired you, and trying your best to have as much fun with that as possible, not being so rigid and exaggerating the plateau that you're in. Go back to just, I love music, I love this artist, I love these songs, I just want to enjoy music, and go back to that and stop worrying about all these plateaus and limitations, and you want to be faster, you want to be able to play this better. Just go back to finding that enjoyment of music and in the guitar. Our number 4 is a big one, and it really is on you for this, and it kind of builds on the last one, I would say, is be creative and be curious. What I mean as far as being creative, take what the knowledge you have on the fretboard is, the techniques that you have, what your ability is, and just be creative. Have curiosity. Be like, what happens if I did this? What if I take this solo I know, but I move it over here? Just explore different sounds on the instrument. Be open to playing bad things or things that sound bad or wrong, whatever. Be willing to messing up just to kind of find that curiosity, find that creativity, lean into that, and see where that takes you. All right, number 5. I think this is super important for everybody, especially if you're in a plateau, and that is to refine your goals. Now, I don't know what your goals might be, but say it's being able to play a certain song that you always wanted to play. Put that on the calendar for a certain day that you need to have that song down by. Or maybe you want to start gigging, you have never done that before. Maybe you need to find a band, learn a bunch of songs, try to go get some shows. Maybe it's a certain fretboard knowledge, right? Set a goal and work every day focused on that goal, and come up with a strategic plan to every day see a little bit of progress until you reach that goal. Now, set realistic goals. Don't be like, next week I want to go up 50 BPM on the metronome. That's most likely not going to happen, right? But maybe a 6-month goal, a 9-month goal, 2-year goal. Come up with a really, really refined plan of goals, learning songs, learning different musical theory, technique, writing your own original music, things like that. Really lean into that, refine exactly what you want to do, and come up with a game plan to get there. All right, number 6 is pretty simple, and it is probably the hack of all these. It's the easiest thing, and that's hire a coach or a guitar teacher, just someone that you can trust to help you get to where you want to be. Preferably nowadays, which is amazing with online lessons, is you can find the person you actually want to learn from and reach out to them, and they very likely will give lessons, so you can learn from the person you exactly want to learn from. And doing that is, obviously you got to pay them, and it's out-of-pocket money, but it's going to save you so much time because you're going to get right to where you want to be, and they're going to most likely be able, into one lesson, just change your perspective on the guitar and instantly break you through that plateau. It's the easiest way out of anything, is just hire a guitar coach and stick with it, and you're going to hire a trustworthy guitar coach. And like I said, nowadays you probably can just hire your favorite guitar player in the world at this point, and just go after it and learn from them, see what they have to say, and you'll be mind-blown how quickly you can break through any plateau that you're in by just going to the person that's going to help you out. There's so many of them out there. Just reach out to them. I'm sure they'll help you out. Now, the last one, you probably don't want to hear it if you're in a plateau and you've been stuck. But it's really, have the confidence that you're going to be getting to those goals, and then just enjoy the process. Just know that you stick with it. One day you're going to get there to where you want to be, and you're just somewhere in the process right now, and just enjoy each moment. Each note you play on the guitar, find a way to enjoy it. If you keep playing the same licks and you're tired of them and it's annoying you because you keep playing it, well, just find a way to enjoy the process of that. If you're sitting down every day, following a practice routine, learning your favorite songs, just enjoy that. Enjoy that moment. Enjoy that time that is going from learning these small little things to building up every day. Because really, without that, I don't know how you're going to break out of the plateau. You have to enjoy what you're doing. Find a way to enjoy, be creative, have that inspiration, and that little bit of intrigue of picking up the instrument. I hope some of these points helped you out and will help you break through your plateau. If you have any other recommendations for other guitar players, let me know down below. I'm sure there's tons of better ways to even break through plateaus. These are just some of them that I have experienced over my guitar playing career. I'm really excited to hear what you have to say down below. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you next time.